Hey, what's up, everyone? You have to ask yourself the question. And no, it's not, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? It's, are they controlling these events? And I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. But they seem to be forcing these events. And the, let's jab ya, didn't work. New ID system, didn't work. Let's do this new, there's a shortage of this, shortage of that. That didn't work. Then there's a shortage in the stores. That didn't work. So they got to come up with not only a bird flu, they had to kill 5,300,000 chickens in one state alone. And then I get news today, this morning, right after midnight, I see a breaking news that they had to kill millions more chickens due to some sort of avian flu. And then, now obviously they kill thousands of chickens an hour in slaughterhouses, but it's first they had in Wisconsin, they had 2,700,000 dead chickens they dispose of. Now they had to forcefully kill 5,300,000 dead chickens. They had to kill them forcefully. Now I've heard of a third major plant explosion, a manufacturing plant. So it's one event after another to cause crises. All of the above that I just mentioned. Then, following that, you have the supply chain issue. Then you have the so-called leader get up there and say, heck yeah, there's going to be a shortage. Yeah, there's going to be a famine in the land. Yeah, there's going to be a famine. There's going to be food and sustenance and water and liquid shortages. And then they're forcefully shutting off the northern part of one state's water supply. No more water. No more tap water. No more flowing water because of a drought. Fires. And then you saw my video of the weather mod, GeoEng in weather mod. You saw my video regarding those scenarios being played out, being worked on since 1920. Well, they've actually been worked on since before then, and during the Japanese War, when we were during Nagasaki, whenever we dropped the Hiroshima bombs, during those times, and the Korean War as well. During those times, the United States, I say we, but the governments manipulated with weather to create monsoon rains in order to, they did it with the Vietnamese, they did it with so many other countries where they would manipulate the weather, cause monsoon rains to disrupt the people so that we could have a higher advantage in the war. We did it, then they started working on it, and you saw my patents from 1920 to now. And then we have these extreme weather events, extreme storms. We have heat, drought, extreme snow, blizzards, and cold events in places where they would not normally happen. Then they call you a CT for talking about it. And then they pull the CC agenda by calling it CC, when in fact they're not helping the situation at all by messing with natural cycles. Then on top of that, right afterwards, you had the supply chain issue, disruption from truck drivers. They claimed we're not delivering or something. Then they started saying that, there's shortages in the stores again. Then it caused people to panic and go out and panic buy. Then the stores were giving multiple excuses and having shortages and not putting things out. Then some people were withholding supplies, making it worse than it had to be. Now the latest event, after killing 2.7 million chickens, then now 5.3 million more chickens killed and disposed of, not to be used as food. Explosions have been reported across multiple manufacturing plants, disrupting issues. These are so planned out. Are they Russian hacking at this point? They're probably going to blame it on Russia. They're probably going to blame it on them, I'm sure. They always blame it on the Reds or the commies, which, yes, they do They do cause a lot of problems. Governments do, and totalitarian tyrants cause a lot of problems, no doubt. But are these explosions happening? 3 days ago, no foul play suspected at Haven gas plant explosion. A day ago, an explosion at a plant sent multiple people to the hospital. Then an explosion at Bedford at the at Bradford County plant, and then an explosion reported at the Towanda manufacturing plant. I don't find this coincidental. They can say no foul play all they want, but that was last year. That was going on last year as well. If you remember back in January, Louisiana had a chemical plant explosion. I don't find this coincidental. I find it to be one planned crisis after another to keep people under control. It's all about control, 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 and more control. Because out of chaos comes control, right? And they're an agent of chaos. Gotta admit, there were several true lines in that movie. Alrighty then. Much love. And much love to everyone suffering. These are not easy times. They're not easy times at all. Whether it be from weather-related events or manipulated events, financial, economical crises, supply issues, whether it's literally a famine. Now you've got lots and lots of bugs. Not just virus bugs, but they're telling us, wait another week, wear your face mask for 2 weeks, and this is what they've got coming out now with new federal information saying, let's try this again for the new variant, and arguments again. And then you've got information coming out saying that we have a famine on the way, and then you've got, apparently, there's a blight in the ash trees. There's an ash tree killing bug, literal bug, an insect, eating the ash trees and killing them. And there are multiple other insects spreading. Grasshoppers are back this year. I saw them much more. I haven't seen those since I was a child, but they're back. They're also saying that the plant-eating insects are back in full swing. Locusts are swarming. Is it part of the pestilence, famine, and plague from biblical prophecy? It could be. Maybe even if they are manipulating it, but I really do feel they are manipulating these things. It's too obvious. They have too much power in the land. They have too much power over. They have way too much control and power on the economy, on the means to sustain us, on the foods and fluids to nourish our bodies and way of life. They have too much control over every aspect of our lives, what we can and cannot do and can and cannot say, freedom of speech and expression, so on and so forth. Are these events part of the biblical prophecy? Or are they just controlling them and trying to make it happen as they did from 2009 to 2015 or 16? Or is it both? Let me know your thoughts below. Much love. Links below if you'd like to show support. That support helps out. It really does. More than you know. Just $1 can help. You don't have to. I do this content for free. Remember that. I just enjoy speaking with all of you and sharing the world events and my own personal experiences and sharing my thoughts. Be back with another video as soon as possible. Gonna get some rest. Had a busy long day on Friday and gonna Gonna have to get started early on Saturday. So signing out, much love, and whenever you're watching this video, peace, and I send my best wishes. Signing out from another video.